again. Welcome everyone to Reign of Chaos Wrestling. We are back for you this week. Another brand new exciting episode of Reign of Chaos Wrestling StrikeZone coming to you live from Worcester, Massachusetts for another exciting night of action here on StrikeZone. We still have some developing news in regards to exactly what happened with GAW Nation returning and the surprise debut of Maria Kanellis. We will have to get to that later. We are kicking things off between Eli Drake and Bobby Roode in singles action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, Eli Drake.
Eli Drake not been having a great run as of late here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. He's been up and down in the power rankings here. But he is looking to right some wrongs here against Bobby Roode. Two former TNA Impact World Champions going at it here, kicking things off this week.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take the time now to make an official announcement as we wait for Mr. Roode to make his way down to the ring that right after, not immediately after, but starting the week after RCW Gala will be the debut episode for Squared Circle Wrestling. That's right, Squared Circle Wrestling is back, and we are looking for new recruits in the 2CW Academy. Where the stars of tomorrow for Reign of Chaos Wrestling will showcase their talent and show their mettle. And the first episode will start the week that RCW Gala will air on YouTube. So in 2 weeks' time will be 2KCW. Very excited to share that with all of you at home. We got a whole stacked roster up there in Syracuse. But here we go, Bobby Roode and Eli Drake kicking off the show. Bobby Roode out of the gate with a snapmare into a neck breaker. Onto Eli Drake. Eli Drake with a back body drop to Bobby Roode. Roode missing the soccer ball kick into a backstabber. Beautiful sequence there between Roode and Drake. Catching the leg, dragon screw takedown from Eli Drake. And A running spear from Rude. As much as Eli Drake likes to run his mouth and call everybody a dummy, he definitely gets worse for wear on that exchange. Into calling everybody a dummy. Again, he's on the losing side of most of his matches lately, but hopefully things can turn around for him. Bobby Roode working the neck of Eli Drake. Roode goes into the cover. And only a 1 count. Yep, next week will be the RCW Gala, so we'll have our one-night women's tournament, where the winner will face Nikki Bella later on for the Women's Championship. Also on that card, we will also see the Tag Team Championships will be defended. And then as well as AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. And speaking of the Tag Team titles, later on in the show, we will have a 5-man match involving every team in our tag team division, excluding for the tag team champions, of course. Whoa, into the pop-up into a power slam from Eli Drake on Bobby Roode. Each team has been asked to send a representative to compete in this fatal 5-way. And the winning team will the winning representative for that team will face the Authors of Pain at Gala for the tag team titles. Into the corner, and Roode taking advantage of Eli Drake's spinebuster from Bobby Roode, the tag team specialist and successful singles competitor. 2 count and a kick out from Eli Drake. And now Bobby Roode setting up Eli Drake. Whoa, catching the leg, sweeping it. And Eli Drake goes into a Boston Crab. A single-legged Boston Crab, but we're not in Boston. We're in Worcester, so I guess maybe that's close enough. Eli Drake's got Roode up, looking for the gravy train, but Bobby able to counter. Go right into the glorious DDT. Floating into the cover. And maybe elementary here. And no, Eli Drake staying alive in this opening contest of 2 former world champions in TNA Impact. Drake working the arm of Bobby Roode, and now Roode sent up and over the top rope, and Eli Drake will follow suit out on the floor. And only a thin padding between them and the concrete floor. Rolling neck snap this time from Eli Drake. And Roode with a quick gut punch, and the referee is advising them to get back in the ring, and Bobby Roode will easily listen to the referee's count and decision, and driving the knee and the neck into the mat. Chin lock applied here by Bobby Roode. The referee got to check to make sure that it's not a choke. Otherwise, that would be means for a disqualification. But Bobby Roode, again, technically sound veteran, knowing what he can and cannot get away with. Eli Drake, a series of elbows into the abdomen of Bobby Roode. Whoa, Eli Drake. Looking for a flapjack. I thought he'd been looking for the gravy train there. But not yet. Off the elbow into the cover. And only a 2 count for Bobby Roode. You can see at some point during the glorious DDT that Eli Drake's been busted open. And now Drake looking for a power bomb. It looks like Roode with a counter. And now Roode up on his shoulders. Looking for a modified Death Valley driver. Cover here from Bobby Roode, and only a 2 count. I don't believe I've ever seen Bobby Roode pull out a Death Valley driver anytime, anywhere, to be perfectly honest with you. Didn't know he had that in his arsenal. Good to know. Bobby Roode with another spine buster. Floating into the cover off the spine buster. 2 and 3. Bobby Roode picks up the win. Bobby Roode picking up the win here over Eli Drake. Maybe Bobby Roode will be the next one to challenge Dave Mastiff for the Twitch Championship. And speaking of the Twitch Championship, Dave Mastiff defending the title as always. He'll be defending it against Yuha, returning Yuha Nation, believe it or not, after Yuha Nation screwed over Leo Rush in his match last week. And trying to become a 2-time Twitch champion. And Bobby Roode soaking in the spotlight in his victory over Eli Drake. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a fatal 5-way. As you can see, the representatives for each team are up on the board right now. We got Victor of the Ascension, Montez Ford. For the Street Profits, the former tag champs, Cesaro for the Bar, Epico for the Colognes, and Otis of Heavy Machinery.
Making his way to the ring from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro.
I believe this match is a fatal 5-way. That way it is no disqualification, so anything can and will happen. Cesaro, former Twitch champion here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling, as well as the former Intercontinental champion over in General Admission Wrestling. Well-traveled veteran in all of the independent circuits.
His opponent, first, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 210 pounds, Primo Colón.
Primo representing the Colognes in this fatal 5-way. Former WWE Tag Team Champions, again with Epico and Carlito. First ever unified tag team champions over in WWE. We got Montez Ford of the Street Profits, the former tag champs.
Weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
Party don't stop when you're in the Street Profits. As Montez Ford makes his way into the ring. We get our next combatant out here. I believe is going to be Otis of Heavy Machinery. There he is.
And from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis Tubasplat.
I believe Otis would like to give Overload a run for his money over in the GAW Academy, but that's just me. And coming up last but certainly not least, would be Victor of the Ascension. It's an interesting decision for the Ascension to have Victor compete on their behalf, given that
And from
Connor would be the
Alberta,
better choice, that he is the bigger man of the team, but Victor
19 pounds.
carried the team to victory a couple of weeks ago in tag team action, so thus stands the reason. One of the longest reigning NXT tag team champions in NXT, the Ascension. Again, Victor, I would say, is the underdog in this match, but the underdogs sometimes win, so there's still hope yet for the Ascension and Victor in this matchup. And here we go, fatal five-way rules. Let's get it going. Otis and Montez. Pairings are being decided right now. Otis seemingly looking to hit anything that moves. Otis going to work on Montez with a back body drop. And Cesaro just suspending Victor in the air and bringing him down to earth. And Victor is being double teamed here again by Primo and Cesaro. Military press into an uppercut from Cesaro. Or gutbuster, excuse me. Now Cesaro and Victor are fighting, continuing to fight outside as Primo's launched back in. And everybody's back inside the ring now. Otis continuing to go to work on Montez. Montez with a back elbow to Otis. I don't think that's going to do much of anything, to be perfectly honest with you. Primo looking for a springboard DDT, coming up empty on that attempt. Spinning back elbow by Cesaro. Then Otis, although there's a lot of traffic between him and Montez, I believe Otis is looking for the Caterpillar. And he's got to make do with what he can to hit the Caterpillar, and he does. So much action going on inside, I can barely keep track of it, to be perfectly honest with you. Cesaro throwing Primo up and over the top ropes. And Otis slammed Victor, but Victor wisely rolling outside. And again, Otis is just hitting anything that moves, and he's not stopping, to be perfect. Not stopping anytime soon. Otis just laying down the strikes. Like he owes them some money backstage. And a European uppercut from Cesaro. Now Victor joins the fray as Montez looking for a sledgehammer, and he hits Primo right in the back of the right leg with the sledgehammer. And then Victor I'm sorry, I believe that this may also be an elimination match. I totally am not 100% sure what's going on now. I'm being told that in my headset right now. Yep, this is an elimination match off the Cesaro swing, and Otis has been eliminated. So this is an elimination 5-way. Standing drop kick from Cesaro to Montez Ford, and now Cesaro and Victor are going to work on Primo. Now it's only Victor and Primo inside the ring right now. Kitchen sink. Connecting to the gut of Primo. Now Victor looking for a weapon. Looking to find the cane, but got a little bit of a dilemma to bring it inside the ring. And a hard knee right between the eyes, and Victor looking to pick up an elimination here. Double underhook powerbomb. Cover onto Primo. And a 2 count. Neck breaker. Suplex by Victor. Cesaro going to work now on Primo. As now we're down to a 4. Victor again looking for a weapon. It's an elimination match, but it's no disqualification. Grabs a ladder or a table. I'll get my furniture right at one point or another. The Zebra stripes are correct once in a while. Or however that saying goes, I probably don't know. Primo going to work on Cesaro off the working the left leg of Cesaro. And I believe Victor has been busted open by Montez outside the ring. Montez looking for a DDT to Victor. Victor countering it outside. Referee focusing on Cesaro and Primo inside. And Cesaro going to get the elimination. So now we're down to the Profits, the Ascension, and the Bar in this elimination match. The Bar and the Street Profits were the ones challenging for the inaugural titles back at Breakout. The Ascension going to be the underdogs to possibly challenge the Authors of Pain for the tag team titles at Gala. And of course, I made reference to RCW Breakout, which is our first pay-per-view of the reboot, and you can watch that over on youtube.com/Tubasplat, and you can check out the full pay-per-view and more in our playlist on our YouTube channel. You can also subscribe and follow to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Tubasplat. And the cover now from Victor, and whatever reason, Cesaro saving Montez. And if you subscribe to the first tier of our Twitch channel, you can help decide who's going to challenge for the Twitch Championship every week, as well as support the channel in general. Now Cesaro with a straight jacket power bomb to Montez. And another European uppercut from Cesaro, but he's collapsed in the ring. Cannot capitalize off the uppercut. Here he goes. And Montez still staying alive in this match. Montez looking to eliminate Victor. And small package from, or back roll up from Cesaro, 2, and cannot get the elimination on Montez. I think Cesaro may have been looking for an uppercut there. Front chancery double leg takedown from Victor. And now it's down to one-on-one for the time being. German suplex off the middle turnbuckle. Cesaro sent flying. It looks like Montez is looking to gain any kind of advantage he can. There's a backbreaker for his efforts. Cesaro now rolled outside. Montez thrown over the top rope. Collar and elbow tie up. Victor getting the better of that exchange. Montez would like to get back the tag titles, and Victor would like to get the win for the Ascension. And of course, the wild card being Cesaro, as he's on the other side of the ring. Victor now looking to possibly eliminate Montez again. Double underhook powerbomb into the cover, and still Montez Ford staying alive in this match. And now Cesaro going for the sharpshooter onto Victor. Can Cesaro score a second elimination? He does with the sharpshooter. And we may be looking at our next challenger is going to be either the Street Profits or the Bar. Montez going up to the top rope, looking for the frog splash. Cesaro got the knees up. Military press into a European uppercut from the Swiss Cyborg, Swiss Superman, Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli, all the same person. Why am I trying to even distinguish him? Gut wrench. Suplex trio from Cesaro. Into the cover. And that's going to do it. So the Bar will be facing the Authors of Pain at RCW Gala for the Tag Team Championships. Let's take a look at the replays. The action, fast and furious. And here's what it did. In for Otis was off the Cesaro, was off the swing, and Victor picking up the elimination. Oh, that's where we saw. That's right where we saw Victor being busted open, but the camera didn't cut to the right angle that we saw Victor get busted open. That was off that reverse powerbomb from Montez to Victor. Cesaro picked up the victory for the Bar to face Akam and Razor for the tag titles at Gala. And coming up next, Maria Kanellis. Again, she defeated Nikki Bella on her first night here. She is going to address the RCW fans. Let's see what she has to say. This is no dream. This is reality. The true First Lady of Wrestling is here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Emphasis on true. As I, a mystery opponent, walked into this ring, I beat Nikki Bella, pinned her 1, 2, 3. And what happens then? The reception I got wasn't shock upon my arrival, nor the amazing performance. I got a lukewarm, "Oh, it's Maria. What is she doing here? Oh, Maria just beat Nikki." You're goddamn right I did. Nikki Bella is nothing more than the corporate placeholder we put on a pedestal as a symbol of excellence and what a champion should look like. I am entitled to an immediate championship match against Nikki, but yet here I am with nothing. Just to prove to all the doubters wrong, I will win the Women's Grand Prix and officially, quote-unquote, earn a championship match against Nikki. Oh, on a further note, I didn't come to RCW alone. Whoa. Strong words there from Maria Kanellis, saying she's the true First Lady of Wrestling, or at least into the realm of Reign of Chaos Wrestling, but who am I to argue? I'm just a commentator. But coming up next for the Twitch Championship, Dave Mastiff will defend against Yuha Nation. Yuha Nation, the former Apollo Crews, returned last week here on StrikeZone. Doesn't no longer want to be referred to as Apollo Crews because that was the name given to him by them, as he refers to. Let's return to the name that he was given by his heritage, and that is Yuha Nation. A name that's his birthright, essentially, as he believes. And I don't know what Maria means that she didn't come alone. The only thing I can figure is if that masked individual who showed up weeks ago, if he has any role to do with it. I still have to speculate on that, but it's yet to be determined officially.
And his opponent,
Then here comes
from England, weighing in at
our Twitch champion, Dave Mastiff.
the Internet Television
The Bomber.
Champion, Dave Masters, Champion.
I would say his last successful title defense, but he's retained the title nonetheless by disqualification, even though it's against his own merit, I suppose, that he still is the champion with all of his championship matches being thrown out by disqualification. Because Yuhan Nation made his return at the cost of Leon Rush's opportunity at the championship. And now we're going to get Yuhan Nation versus Mastiff for the Twitch Championship. Here we go. Yuhan Nation. Yuha with a series of strikes, been practicing his striking game in his time gone. And the referee inadvertently been knocked out, at least for the moment, cross-body by Mastiff. Oh my God, and Mastiff, he might be looking to do the same thing he did to Dolph Ziggler a couple of weeks ago. Tiger Driver. Made quick work of Yuhan Nation into the cover to retain the title. And he done it. He's done it. Mastiff retains the title. In, again, really quick fashion, just like against Dolph Ziggler. It was not even a minute-long match. I don't even know. We need to get some kind of clock on that. That was not even a minute, I don't think. Wow. Dominating performance from the Bomber, Dave Mastiff. As we move to our main event of the week. Again, we do not have any women's matches this week because they are preparing for the Women's Grand Prix at Gala, that one-night-only tournament that will go on next week's. So, main event this week, Seth Rollins taking on Kevin Owens. Of course, non-title match, Kevin Owens being the champion. And here comes Seth Rollins, a former world champion here at Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Defeated Finn Balor back in 2017.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in
To win the World's Championship.
17 pounds, Seth Rollins.
And it seems like for Seth that every time that he gets close to getting a potential world championship match, he keeps getting the rug pulled out from under him, and that being someone else who's putting on a more dominating performance and getting a shot before him. You would have thought he was in the running when Wade Barrett challenged for the world title at Solar Flare. But Wade ended up pinning the champion, so you can make sense of that of what you want. But can Kevin Owens keep the title after Gala is going to be a whole nother story. AJ made his declaration a couple of weeks ago. He wants to face Kevin Owens for the world title at Gala. AJ has seen and done it all, and his only regret in his career so far is he hasn't won the RCW World Championship, and he's going to get his shot at Gala next week. The prestigious RCW Heavyweight Championship. It's only been held by four individuals, excluding Kevin Owens, who's the fifth individual to hold the world title. Again, mentioned earlier that Finn Balor was a former world champion here, as well as Bray Wyatt was the first ever inaugural champion. And then Chris Jericho became a two-time world heavyweight champion here at Reign of Chaos Wrestling. And the longest reigning champion at that. Now Kevin going straight to work on the surgically repaired knee of Seth Rollins in our main event. As we all know, Seth's history of his knee that he had to vacate the WWE Championship. Rollins with a front chancery, keeping control of the champion, slamming his head into the top turnbuckle. Of course, only for a 10 count. Now Rollins returning the favor, working on the left arm of Kevin Owens after working his knee. Back elbow from Kevin Owens. Looking for something big there, but Rollins able to counter, and there's a running knee from Rollins. Now Owens setting him into the corner, not quite looking for the cannonball. He has to go for the lower end of the spectrum of the turnbuckles. Rollins snapmare. Again, looking to continue the neck on Kevin Owens, and Kevin able to counter and continue the attack and the assault on Seth Rollins. Kevin just slamming Rollins' head into the mat multiple times. Now Kevin lining up for the cannonball. This time it connects. And Kevin thinks that's going to be enough to put away Seth Rollins, and I may beg to differ. Personally, 2 Rollins staying alive in this match. And now Owens looking to put this match away with the pump-up powerbomb to Seth Rollins. Rolling into the cover. And Owens picking up the victory over Seth Rollins. A dominating performance by our world champion. Setting up against his championship defense next week against AJ Styles. There you saw off the cannonball into the cover on Seth Rollins. And there's the end of the match, the pump-up powerbomb that's put away so many people in Kevin's career. Whether it's foe or a friend, it gets the job done.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
Oh my God, it's AJ. AJ Styles. Sweeping the leg under Kevin. AJ Styles, his next challenger. Up and over. But Kevin countering with the elevated DDT. There's nothing that the referee can do about this. The package neck breaker. And now Kevin looking to stamp out AJ Styles before Gala. And he did so just there. But has the damage been done? Can AJ Styles capitalize? Can AJ win the title next week at Gala? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for our show this week. I'd like to thank everybody so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out more of RenaCast Wrestling, make sure to check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Tubasplat and check out the 2K19 playlist as well as the other playlists so you don't miss any kind of history or upcoming action for RenaCast Wrestling. Again, next week is going to be RCW Gala, our next pay-per-view, so make sure to follow our Twitch channel if you're watching this on YouTube. In the meantime, because there is a 1-week delay and we go live and then our airings later on YouTube. Thank you very so much for watching, and we'll see you right here in 2 weeks on the Strike Zone.